Reggae really is the best stoner music. Look at this, man. Give it up for Todd Downey one more time. Reggae's so good. Listen to this. When you're high, it's like the best thing in the world. You don't even have to try to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? It just goes in your ears. Like, hey, what is that? All right. Reggae is universal. You never meet people who go, yo, reggae, that shit sucks. Nobody ever says that. If they do, they're probably crazy. Insane. How the fuck don't you like reggae? But you don't like feeling good? You don't like feeling good for free? I was going to talk about, so he was talking about Jack, his taxi driver. You guys remember growing up, you always heard stories about people telling you that they smoked weed with a taxi driver? You have older cousins or older friends, and like, dog, one day you're gonna come from the club, and you're gonna be all, fuck, now you're gonna meet a fucking taxi driver when you get home, fuck. I always thought they were lying. I was like, these guys are lying. There's no way there's a cabbie one day who's gonna smoke weed with me. There's no way. And then one day it happens to you. Who here smoked weed with a cabbie? Make some noise. Isn't it a great experience? It's like a myth to these other people. They don't even know what the fuck's going on. And I'll tell you what, it was great the way I did it too, because I came out of this place. And cabbies wait for the people that come out of this place. Because they know what the fuck this is. They're not stupid. Cabbies are so funny too, because the way he did it was great. I sat inside a cab, and I looked up, and I'm like, oh man, boss, Lansdowne and DuPont, man. Just bring me down to Lansdowne and DuPont, take Davenport. And he's like, okay, my friend. And then we started driving, and I noticed that he hadn't turned on the meter for legit like 20, 30 seconds. And you watch that, because you're like, 6, it's still not on. All right, dog, gonna turn it on the whole time. I don't give a fuck. And then as we're driving, he looks at me right, you know, they do that crazy look at you in the mirror, and he goes, hey, my friend, you want to smoke? You can smoke. And I go, no, man, I don't really smoke cigarettes. And he looked at me and goes, yeah, me neither. And when that shit happens, you get that excitement like, what? And you look at him, you go, see, what, you want to burn one? Yeah, man, burn one, burn two, who knows? Burn 2. Dog, it's $15 to get to my house. Relax. It's a 20 sack we smoking. Pull over, dog. And they're great too, because they can't wait to give you their number, you know? They always want that pothead kid coming in. Boss, let's go somewhere. Let's spark up a J, bro. And they're great. They're great. You think your taxi driver drives slow when you don't smoke weed with him? Smoke weed with your cab. Boss, that light's green. Nah, pull over. Wait for the red. Where do we go? You in a rush? You in a rush? No. No, das. Park another. What's up, bro? Okay. You guys are laughing so good, I never want to get the fuck off the stage. These comedians are waiting to perform. We have a great show still left. We have a few comics left. Your next comic is currently working on a web comic called Dope... Fuck, I tried to memorize it. Dope Diplomacy. And the cool thing about it, it's all about drugs, and it's all about sort of changing, you know, people's aspects and views on things. And the Prime Minister in this webcomic is Mark Embry, the fucking creator of what we're doing right now, man. This whole Vapor Lounge thing, man. So give it up for him. This guy's doing a lot of stuff in the weed community. I love him, everybody. Give him lots of love. Mr. Dinesh Anwar, everybody. Make some noise.
It's all good. From Diego to the Bay. Your city is the bomb if your city making pay. Throw up a finger if you feel the same way. Straight putting it down for California.
Sweet. Hey guys, I'm Dinesh Anwar, part-time comic, full-time terror suspect. There for it. I've had that job since 2001. There's no recession from racial profiling, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. I want to talk to you guys about the election real quick, because one thing happened. See, the real winner of this past election was not just Obama. Apparently, last year was the first time there were more minority babies than white babies. So the reason he won was the minority vote, because now white people are officially the new minority. So I've chosen to be the representative to tell you guys about the new rules of the world. Things are gonna change. Now that whites are the new minority, Michael Bay is banned from filmmaking. Okay? Yeah. All of his franchises go to Tyler Perry, because payback's a bitch. Okay? Now that whites are a minority, large gatherings of Caucasians will be seen with extreme suspicion and will be raided with improper search and seizure. So I'm sure you were just camping, but you tell that the judge. Okay. Thrill rides, such as roller coasters, will be replaced with actual life-threatening situations, such as fleeing a death squad. I'm not big on that, but he likes it. Okay, Caucasian males driving nice cars will be pulled over. And depending on your age, search for kiddie porn or serial killer weaponry. It's just statistics. It's just statistics. Yeah. Every white girl under the age of 10 will have a GPS tracker on her neck. Because we don't have the money for a month-long manhunt every other month. We need that cash for child support. So, you guys don't seem to agree. That's all right. Oh, and you'll have to provide actual statistics before you declare something the world championship. Baseball. I'm talking about baseball. That one needs work. It's okay. You like baseball? No? All right. Here's the thing about the election. We used to be the cool kids in North America. Now they've got a cool black president, and we've got a creepy uncle for prime minister. What's happening here? It's weird. They've got like lesbians for senators, and we've got an obese douchebag for mayor. It's like America's Facebook, and we're plenty of fish. You know? It's weird. I have a bone to pick with those guys, because I'm kind of double screwed lately. I have been. Because I was originally born and raised in Russia. See? I know you guys don't believe me. People are usually like, that doesn't make sense. That makes you a brown Russian. You know? It's not a person, that's a drink. You know? Vodka and hot chocolate. It's true, because my parents went there to study. They're geniuses, right? So they went to study business and political science in communist Russia. It made sense back in the day. Now I'm pursuing entertainment in Canada, so who am I to judge? Doesn't pay well. But either way, my status as a brown Russian had complicated life in the last 10 years, because whenever I travel, not only am I a young brown male with a beard and a Muslim name, I'm possibly an ex-communist spy. You know, if my life was a movie, it'd be called 10 Things America Hates About You. It's messed up. And that's a best case scenario, because that's assuming they believe me when a brown guy hands them a Canadian passport that says he's Russian. Okay? Looks like the world's worst forgery. It's like I got my paperwork at a terrorist discount store, you know? Welcome to Walmarter. Pre-9/11 prices for the post-9/11 terrorist. I've lived in Russia, and then before coming here, I've been here 8 years now. Before coming here, I lived in Southeast Asia, Eastern Europe, the Middle East. A lot of places where you don't hear words like film festival, but you often hear words like death toll. Unless the headline reads "Death Toll Rising at Bollywood Film Festival," which is it's very common. But see, before coming here, I had no idea what to expect, because I'd never been in North America before, and all I knew was based on watching a lot of porn. And my theory is that all brown immigrants learn about life here through pornography. That's why when we get here, we immediately get to work as pizza delivery guys. Cab drivers. Goodwill Humping is a documentary where I'm from. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Anyway, thanks for listening, you guys. Check out my comic, Dope Diplomacy. Bringing back my Rita.
Hey, give it up for Danish Anwar. See? Give it up for this guy walking out of here.
Shaka braka. Massive tune. All right. Minimum tune. Medium tune. All right. Isn't it? I remember one time, I promise you, I got suspended a lot in high school for smoking weed, but I was a really good art student, so I never got expelled. And I remember one time the teacher was talking to me, my principal, she was going, Mike Reed, aren't you embarrassed? And you ever been really high and someone's giving you shit? There's like this natural thing to not give a fuck. Just because you're like, I'm all high, I don't give a fuck. And I remember she was going, she said, you're embarrassed, you should be embarrassed. You have to call your mother, tell her that you're suspended again for drugs on school. Aren't you embarrassed? And all in my head, all I could do was go, bye. Why? Sing. All high, staring her in the eyes. She doesn't even know. She thinks she's giving me a lesson. I'm like, sure, lady. I'm going off in this bitch. It's getting to that point where a lot of people gotta leave because they're all fucking high. They can barely keep their heads up. I'm watching them. They're doing that high. They're doing this shit. Forgetting how high, how heavy their heads are. Yo, this. Oh. There's funny shit potheads do that nobody else does. Like ash out the window when the window's closed. Oh fuck. You do that, don't you? You ever ash on your boy's floor, like in his car, because you go, it's a great carpet. He'll never know. Okay, I want to do some more comedy for you guys, but we're going to keep this show rolling. But I'm going to come up and have some more fun with you guys in a bit. You guys are a fucking rocking audience today, man. So good. Oh, yeah. You guys can feel it. Everyone's having a good time. I can feel it. I can see it in you guys, man. Yeah, give yourselves a round of applause, man. Let's feel this. Woo! Okay. All right. Your next comedian is a guy that I see perform around the city all the time. Him and I do lots of drugs together, and he's a real funny guy. Give it up for my mother. No, I'm just kidding. Give it up for Scott Hale, everybody. Make some noise.
When I caught a buzz, I'm thinking about how short I was. Going too fast, I wouldn't laugh, so I couldn't tell. Loopholes in institutions, prepare my for jail. They put me in a situation, forcing me to be a man. When I was just learning to damn about to help my day.
Thanks. Okay. When did Velcro become uncool? You know? I don't like tying shit. You know what I mean? Fucking bunny ears, swoop, loop, and I don't, fuck it. My shoes come with a knot in it already. I put my foot inside, that is it. You know what I mean? Velcro was, the shit, it was so cool. And on the shoes you got with Velcro was the best shoes. Like, when have you had a pair of shoes recently that fucking glowed every time you took a step? You haven't done that at all, huh? Fucking 2-year-olds pimping around, fucking, you know? Beep, 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 beep. Fucking feeling like Iron Man and shit. I don't know, Transformers. Someone's lights on it. The only time I really want to tie anything, if it's like, I don't, like, the only time I want to tie something, and I mean, okay, you can be on my side on this, and I know you will, fucking, because we're all here, right? Don't be a Debbie Downer. The only time I want to tie something is if it's a woman in my trunk. That's the only time I want to tie something, because they're annoying. Like little women, not like grown women, because I'm afraid of them. Fucking, I have no say on that. They run shit. They know it. That's not odd. Don't fucking odd that. Who odd? What are we odd? Do we odd me? What are we talking about? No, don't worry. Like, if that's far more exciting than me, I want in on this. I'm sure they do as well. What's up? Oh, it wasn't as funny as me. You're close, though. Someone called me the Amish Mario the other day. I don't know how to take that. It's getting colder out. It's getting real cold out. And the thing that I don't like about coldness is the clothing you have to wear. Like, I think we need, like, fucking age-appropriate clothing now. Like, mittens? Really? Mittens? Right? 4 in? Mittens for kids? It's terrible. Next thing you know, they're going to be wanting to make sock puppets, and that's just not fucking cool. You know what I mean? Ruined. One, money out the window, drawing on my socks. Secondly, I use those for, you know, an extracurricular activity. You know what I mean? I don't need a kid sticking his whole arm up a sock that I've just used and creating like a kid cast that I'm then going to use later again. That's like...
Kid cast.
You know, like jerking off the kid's hand is weird. Don't do that. Don't jerk off the kids' hands. In sock form or any other form. We're learning shit today. Teacher's here. I know it might seem like a good idea, but fucking don't masturbate with bubblegum. Don't do it. It's obscure. Like, why would you even think to do that? Listen, at a young age, I was told pussy was pink and juicy and fucking shit. And the closest thing that I had as a child to pink and juicy and shit was like Hubba Bubba. You know what I mean? So as a child, you know, while you're young, I suppose, experiment with different things. Must feel awkward for you people looking sideways at me when there's a TV right fucking there in front of you. Man, Jesus Christ, plaid is not a good color. I don't mind. Lumberjack and shit. I wish I could be that manly. There is no way I'm that manly. I try. Most of you guys in here are skinny motherfuckers. You're lucky and shit and still growing facial hair with your skinny. I need this beard. Otherwise, like, chin's fucking... I feel sad inside. You laughed. You all started to laugh here in the front. It's like, how, who, fat fucking... Oh, wait, no, he's right there. Let's wait till he leaves so we can laugh about him later. Nice, all right, cool. I don't care. I'm going to laugh about you all. I'm going to have a cupcake and be like, this fucking shit is delicious. You're going to be like, air is so filling. Is it true that pretty girls don't poop? Is that... Do you understand that? Because I don't eat. Do we have to go into the jokes about it? Okay.
Scotty Hale, hailing all the way from Kingston, Ontario! Wouldn't that be great? Everywhere you went shopping, they play this. Today on sale, bananas, whoa!
Man, sometimes I get too high and I think I'm living in like a movie. You guys ever have that feeling? Happens a lot if you have your headphones on and you're real high, and the right song comes on the corner of the street or some shit, and you're just standing there and it's like, all right, here we go, man. Nobody better fuck with me because I'm fucking in the mode right now. You know? I love the show because everybody gets really high. And everybody gets really high, everyone just smiles all the time. It's really easy to be a comedian when you look at your audience and everyone's just going, come on, bro. Come on. The microphone's all high. You can't keep it to, whoa, fuck. grab a hold of yourself, microphone. Picture if a microphone could say something, it'd have really bad breath, you know what I'm saying? Why did somebody go, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's just a microphone talking. Inside of that thing? That shit's fucked. How you guys doing on the side here? You guys doing okay? You guys look pretty high. You guys high too? Why they put the black guy on the corner like that? See this shit? Yo, can I sit on the couch with you guys? Nah, dog. Grab a wooden chair. You don't know about Black history?
I don't know if Rosa Parks did.
Yeah. That's like saying, yo, I don't know food, dog. I never ate McDonald's at 3 in the morning, drunk, all fucked up with my friends. Isn't that great when you walk into McDonald's 3 in the morning all fucked up with your friends? And the lady behind the counter already sees, she goes, oh, fuck. And nobody gives a fuck. And you know you're drunk and loud. And you always have that one girl's like, I'm gonna get, who wants nuggets? Because I only want some if somebody else is gonna eat it. I swear to God, one time, you ever fuck up on math? I was like, yo, I don't want too many nuggets, dog. I only want like 4. My friend's like, yeah, I only want like 6. I'm like, all right, get 2 packs of 5. He's like, why don't we just get 10 nuggets? I'm like, oh yeah. Nah, fuck that. I love when you start doing weed mathematics in life. You know what weed mathematics are? You walk into a store and you pick up a shirt, you go, $70. I could buy weed with that. There are signs that you've become a big pothead. When you start carrying zigzags in your wallet. Not even a pack. Like 5 or 6 random ones. Loose, but you know they're there. You're just waiting, because you've been in that situation. You get to a party, you're like, yo, we got joints, but no papes. You're like, no papes, eh? Just walk out of the room, and we're gonna fuck you like, fuck this shit, dog. That song from CSI, wow! That'd be hilarious. You know? Well, it looks like we're gonna have some joints. Wow! I love shows like that. I love the First 48. You guys like the First 48? Man, I love it because it teaches you how to be a good liar. Because you watch these guys, murderers, be like, I swear to God I didn't do it. But we got your prints on the gun. God, why are you doing this to me? We have you on surveillance, shooting the victim. All right, here's the real story. I love it though, bro. I feel like my mom when I watch the First 48. You ever watch your parents watch TV? My mom watches Maury and gets so into it. Oh man. She'll call me from the other, Mikey! What? Come here, Maury's crazy. I'll literally walk down the stairs, I'll go, what are you watching? She goes, look, 3 guys, not one the father. That's crazy. Look, he gonna say, wait for it. You know the father. I know you know the father. This guy don't look like that guy. My parents are, watch it. If you have immigrant parents and they're over 60 years old, all they do is watch the Weather Network. I don't know why. 2 old people just sitting there just going, my parents would wait for the 10-minute loop and just go, look, said 18, now 14. You can't trust these people. I was gonna wear a jacket, I don't know, sweater, coat, boots. Okay. Fuck, I gotta stop telling jokes for you guys. Yeah, well, no. I love that. That was the best answer right there. It was like a real stoner answer. Like, nah, man. No, man. It's like if you went into like McDonald's and they didn't have McFlurries. Can I get McFlurry? We don't have them. No, man. Everybody talks shit about this place, but I say this is the best, but you guys fucked up now. Isn't it great when you walk into McDonald's and the guy behind the counter's higher than you are? You walk in all fucked, you're like, man, I don't even know what I want. You look up and the guy's like, don't worry, man. You make high eye contact with him too, you're all high, you look up and you go, hey, man, and he goes, yeah, man. He goes, well, what can I get you? You go, bro, let me get you some fries. Y'all fucked, man. Sweet and sour, but I'm gonna charge you 15 cents. Ah, no, I'm just kidding. You ever do that? They ever charge you 15 cents for sweet and sour after you buy like $30 worth of McDonald's? You look at the lady, she looks at you. I'm gonna have to charge you. I just bought 20 McNuggets. For that drunk bitch over there that's yelling nuggets all kind. Who has nuggets? No, really. And you're not gonna give me sweet and sour. You fucking bitch. Fuck that shit. If I worked in a McDonald's at 3 in the morning, I give people free shit all the time. Just to watch them find it, you know? All drunk and shit. Okay, I got your burger now. I got... Bro, I knew that guy was off. I knew that guy was sick, dog. There's three pies in here, dog. Yeah! Yeah! And he'd look at you all high, be like, thank you, bro. Start crying and shit. You know what I'm saying? You ever have a friend like that who gets all drunk after the club, start crying at McDonald's? And everybody just watches them too? Nah, you're all right, man. You're all right. Oh, man. I do so much bad shit in my life, man. My fucking parents hate me, man. Nah, dog, your mom loves you. Nah, man. She knows I smoke weed and shit and I get all fucked up. It's so funny, because nobody stops them. Everyone's just like, you know, it's okay. It's okay. But everybody's laughing like, this guy's fucked. It's like when you get really high in high school with one of your friends and you can tell they're starting to green out, but nobody says anything. You keep passing the joint and making eye contact and making sure they don't fall over. You're like, look, look, look. Hey, bro, you all right? It's great. You ever have that friend who's just all high and needs some water? Hey, you all right? Yeah, I want water. Okay. Okay. All right, that's enough time. All right, I've done like fucking 10 minutes up here. I just had to do it for you guys because you guys are rocking right now, you know what I'm saying? I'll come up here in 20 minutes and nobody's gonna want to look at me no more. All fucking stoned just looking at their shoes going, these fucking shoes are so... All right, who's next? Oh, we have a great comic coming up next. It's her first time here. I'm really happy to have her on my show. I want you guys to give her all the love that you guys give me, everybody. Give it up for Miss Stephanie Callender, everybody. Make some noise. Let her hear her, man.
Oh, my God. I can't believe you remembered my name. That's really, really impressive. Right before I came up, he was like, listen, I might forget your name. It's fine. I'm going to call you Steffi K, okay? And then I was like, Steffi K? That would be such a good, I'm a rapper. That'd be my rap name, Steffi K. It sounds cooler to me. You guys are like, that's a name. I'm like, Steffi K. Guys, this is amazing. I feel like, because of all the smoke in here, I feel like we're just hovering on a cloud right now. Is this what it's like in a cloud? Are we the Care Bears? Ask yourself that. Are we Care Bears? Maybe. We could be. That would be the best if there is Care Bears right here and they were like, okay, we're going to stand in a row and we're going to put on a light show for you with our stomachs. And then you all get ice cream and then I'll drive you home in my cloud car. You'd be like, this is the best. I love everything about this. I was sitting at the back this whole time, and then I came up to the front, and I'm like, there's couches? What the fuck? I've had to sit on a wood like a stooge when I could be sitting in leather, supple leather. Look how supple that chair is. This guy's so happy. Oh, I forgot to. Who was laughing? I was at the back the whole time, and I was like, I think Krusty the Clown's at the front. Where are you? You, I'm gonna marry you. That was I love that. It made me so happy. I'm gonna tell a joke in a minute, but can I just point out those screens? Why do they look so sketchy? Is it just me, or do I look like I'm on like a surveillance camera at a convenience store? There's like a weird time delay, and sometimes you look and I'm stealing Cheetos. What does this look like? Watch the screen. Right? They're sketched out. I love them. Guys, I wanted to, because I was listening to earlier, John Q was talking about when you've got a sunrise in your soul. And I thought that was so beautiful. That's how I felt when those beatboxers were up here. Right? Was anybody in this room like, yeah, I could do that? Just need to take a class. Are there beatboxing classes? No. You just have to be cool to do it. Ah, there's only a little bit of water left. It's gonna be a sad day when this is empty. I don't look forward to it. Guys, I wanted to tell you about a sunrise in my soul. Can I tell you about the best time I've ever been stoned? You guys want to hear about it? Okay, my friend and I, it was when they re-released The Lion King in theaters. And my friend and I were like, you know what the best idea that anyone's ever had is? We'll get stoned and we'll go watch The Lion King. And we're like, yes. Yes, there'll be candy and there'll be Pumbaa and everyone's gonna be happy. So we were like smoking in the park and then we were gonna go into the theater and we realized we were like it was late, we were gonna be a bit late. And then at once it dawned on us that if we miss Na Sabenya, it's over. That's it, right? Like the Na Sabenya, when and the screen's black and then the thing flashes red and it's like Lion King. That's like being like kissed by an angel. Like you don't want to miss fucking Na Sabenya. That's it. That's the whole movie. And we were watching it and we were like loving every minute of it. We were like, I just can't wait to be king, you know? And it was so awesome. And then but then it dawned on me. It was like the heaviest moment ever when I was like, Simba thought this scar made Simba think that his dad was dead and that he killed his dad. And when I realized that, I was like, I can't enjoy one more minute of this. That Scar's a bad guy. He's the worst. But then they like reprised Hakuna Matata, and you're like, everything's great again. This is great. But the absolute worst time I was stoned, I was at the same friend's house. We have a great time. I was at the same friend's house, and we had like way too much. I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but you like have way too much, and you're like, no more fun. Fun has stopped. And so anyways, we were watching the movie The Other Guys, and then she's like, I'm gonna go to sleep. Are you okay to go home? And I was like, no. No, I'm gonna stay on your couch. So I slide down on her couch, and I'm just watching the movie The Other Guys. Have you seen it with Will Ferrell? Yeah. It's so funny, right? Not when you're too stoned, because I was watching it and I was like, why is Michael Keaton so upsetting? And then I was getting like too into my head about like, I was like, where has he been? Where has he been all these years? What has Michael Keaton been doing? And then I couldn't concentrate on the movie because I was just thinking about like, what's Michael Keaton been up to? Movie was ruined. Pretty sure that movie's 5 hours long too, by the way. But yeah, no, it was it was a weird time watching that movie. Guys, have you guys ever noticed that people are really mean on the TTC? Yes. Okay, I was waiting for a streetcar once, and there was the most adorable old man beside me. Like, you'd want to hug him. I want to hug his memory right now. And this guy comes up to me, wants to get like around him, so he was like, "Get out of my way." And I was already like, rude way to talk to an old man. Respect your elders. I don't like this. But then the old man didn't hear him because he's an old man. They got old ears. So he didn't move, and then the guy gets right up in his face, and he's like, "Fucking move!" And I was like, whoa. You do not yell in old man's face. I named him Old Man. It's like, you do not yell. I would never yell in an old man's face unless I was like, "Wake up! Wake up, please! Grandpa! No!" That's the one time I would yell in an old man's face. But I'll tell you one more story about the TTC. One time I was getting on a streetcar. I was going up the steps of the streetcar, and this guy behind me was like, "Move it, lady." I was like, "Excuse me, there's people in front of me. I'm going at a decent clip, okay? Like, come on, it's a parked vehicle, sir." So I get on the streetcar, and I'm like, but I want to know if it was me that he was even talking to. So I like looked. I gave him like an eye, like a look to see if we connected, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm talking to you. What are you gonna cry about? You gonna cry about it, you fucking baby?" And yeah, yes. And I hate being asked that question because the answer's always like, "Well, I am now." But instead, I was like, I played it so cool, and I was just looked at him and I was like, "What's the hurry, buddy? You got an important drug deal to get to?" But he did, so I shut up and let him work. Anyways, I'm Steph Callender. Thanks for having me. Bring up Mike Rita.
See what happens when it's not reggae? Give it up for Steph Callender, everybody. The other day I pointed out to a friend of mine, if you want to be a big musician on the radio right now, all you gotta do is be a singer who sounds like he's crying. Every song, on every station, he's like, "I just wanna tell you that I'm dying. Girl, you just breaking up my heart." Nothing. The chorus is just him going. It's true. Sounds like a bunch of babies crying if you jump through the stations all at one time. Isn't it great when you take the TTC high? Because you know that everybody knows that you're high. You know what I'm talking about? Because you pay your fare, and you look up, and everybody's eyes just go, "Wow, look how high that guy is." And you can see it in their face, because they stare at you with that, like, nice, "I know that you're high" face. That, like, "Hey, nice to see you, bud." And you look at them like, "Well, all right, man, okay." You ever know that remember when you're in high school, you ever come out of a hot box and one of your friends are like, yo, you think we smell? No. No. We're fucking delusional. You ever have that friend who's delusional, pothead? The hot box is a funny thing. Because remember your first hot box ever? Remember how amazing that was? Somebody just looked at you and you're like, yo, what are we gonna do? They're like, yo, we're gonna go smoke in my brother's car. For real? Yeah. But we're gonna hot box it, yo. What is it? You never ask what is that. In your head, you're like, you don't want to be that bitch. You know? Well, I don't know what a hot box is. So you're like, okay, let's go hot box this thing. Makes sense, whatever the fuck. Just roll with the punches. And you're sitting there and you realize that it's gonna be fucked. Because I remember my first hot box, you're sitting there with my boys, like his brother and his friend was in the front seat, and they brought out 2 joints. And you remember when you first started smoking weed, 1 joint was like a thing? Somebody brought out 2 joints, you're like, oh fuck. I gotta cancel my plans for the next couple days. And your first hot box is great. First hot box is great. You're sitting in there the first 5 minutes, you're like, oh my god, I gotta get fucked, bro. I already hit a joint like 7 times in a minute, bro. Fuck. And then 10 minutes later, you're like, I gotta get the fuck out of here, man. Holy shit, I can't breathe. My eyes are on fire. You ever been in a hot box where nobody's eyes are open anymore? You do that thing where you're like, all right, give me that. And you're dying in the back, but you don't want to be that pussy who's like, yo, can we open the window? Shut the fuck up, all right. I'm dying. I keep dropping my poppin', baby. I keep dropping my poppin'. Your first hot box. There's people who are delusional. Do we smell after a hot box? You ever go to class after getting high at lunchtime? One of your friends looks at you, and he just goes, hey, before you go into class, he stops, hey, are my eyes red? They're red as fuck. You go, no, you're good. Oh, fuck, yo, man, are my eyes, dog, are my eyes red? No, the rest of your face is so red that you can barely tell how red your face is, done. It's okay if your face goes red after you smoke weed. It's scary when one of your friends' faces goes white. But it's still cool. Because you're high like, no. This guy's gonna be all right, dog. Breathe, homie. Okay, all right. We have, I think we only have, 3 more comedians left, and then we're gonna bring out some music to close out your night. The music today is actually super talented. We have a guy named Robbie Pope and Mazamini coming in to do some time. You out of here, Tanky Fresh? Yeah. Be safe. This guy has these 2 guys had the sleeper couch. It's the couch that you can sleep on because nobody can see you. Out and close the door. Okay. This next comic coming up, one of your last comics of the evening. This next guy has been ripping up Toronto all over. I love having him on my show because he's really, really talented, and I feel like he's going to do some big things in the next couple of years. Give it up, everybody, for Mr. Nigel Grinstead, everybody. Make some noise. Let him hear it, man.
Give it up for Mike Rita, everybody. Killing it every Sunday. What a juggernaut. You guys are great. This little orb here, you guys are the best. You guys are a good orb. Never seen an orb so good than this one right here. What's up, fart knockers? Everyone's good, knocking farts? What's up? Anyone else here from a small town? Anyone from a small town folk at all? One desolate smattering of clapter. That's great. I'm from a small town called Arnprior, Ontario, of the Eastern Ontarios. Arnprior, Ontario, where every wedding dress has a hood, and every man's favorite color is denim or work boot brown. As of 2010, our main export was siblings. Just a bunch of college kids sitting around a fire being like, fuck my mom the other day. Turns out she's my mom. Got a new sister daughter on the way. Or a brother son. Either way, we're going to call it Mulan after my grandpa. You guys are electric. This is great. The best, eh? Nothing like getting the biggest laugh after being like the biggest failure. You guys are fiends for pain. It's all right. I like it. You're devious. I'm suave. I've got some libido, amigo. Just created a new drink. Made my own drink. It's called a hot hiney. The hot hiney. It's the best. Gets me girls. Gets them wet and twisted. Gets them shivering for what I'm delivering. You know? You know what I'm saying, everybody? See a girl at the bar and you're like, hey, you got a hot hiney? You want a hot hiney to match that hot hiney, hottie? Bring it back to your place. And then they figure out it's just Heineken that's been microwaved. That's the recipe. Heineken plus defrost for 30 seconds. No, drink up. No, it never tastes good the first time. Quiet. Thunderous. I saw a new kind of homeless person, a new strain of the homeless virus that plagues the streets. Usually, I'm used to like the old school Toronto homeless people, the proximity activated ones, where you walk past them within 6 feet and they pick you up on their moan sonar. It's like, and it bounces off you and they draw a picture of you in their head and they're like, oh fuck, man, there's a guy there, I can say some shit, right? And then they say something wild, like about Papua New Guinea or some shit, never makes sense. It's always so fucked. Or they do some Russian incantation. Fucking scary as shit. This guy, I was waiting for the subway. He just yelled facts about his life. It was horrifying. Just sitting there like, I'm 22. My dad's 48. My grandma's dead. I was like, holy shit, man. Keep it to fiction. That's too real, you know? So I eat every day. Sometimes I get tired. I'm fucking like, what's going on? It was extra scary because at one point he was like, I have a knife. And I was like, he's been straight with me so far, you know? It's fucking... Let's hope he says we're all going to Wonderland. Fucking honest, Abe. You guys like music or what? Yeah, fans of music, awesome. All right. I like loud music. I'm not really a fan. I like quiet music, like the Mumford & Sons. You guys hear of Mumford & Sons? Mumford & Sons? Mumford and his sons. You guys hear about these guys? I don't like the Mumford & Sons. I don't like how old man Mumford's rearing his boys. All right, they're too quiet. Every song starts off with a musical rendition of an ant walking across a Tempur-Pedic mattress. Just gets softer and more somber from there. Every song starts off, let's take it down a notch. Like, there's only so many notches you can take it down on before there's no more notches left to take it down on, old man Mumford. By the sixth song, they're like, okay, band meeting. Chris, I need you to get that guitar made of human hair. Maxwell, get the sun-dried lily pad drums. I'm going to sing into this pillow. All right, this next song is called The Sound of Babies Flexing. Ugh. From our much-acclaimed album, Blinking in Space. Fuck it, you guys want to hear about pussy farts or some shit? I feel like you guys aren't up for these music jokes. Pussy farts. Sensitive topic or a sensitive area combined with a hilarious topic. You be the judge. Pussy farts, I think they need to exist because they're so funny, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how funny a vagina farting is. You can't top that. There's no setup to that joke. It's just the punchline every time. Funny. Hilarious right away. Immediate satisfaction. I'm always praying for one. You know, I love pussy farts. I eat and breathe pussy farts. I'm praying for them. I love them when I'm picking a girl, you know? Because I know as soon as it happens, the sex is just as embarrassing for her as it is for me. And that's a huge leg up. Just sitting there pumping away, being like, as soon as you hear that sound, fucking yes! Oh! The playing field's so level right now. You know, it's awesome. Just think about how, conceptually funny a vagina farting is. You know what it is? It's a penis shoveling air into the vagina. Just so much air, no circulation. You know when you're waiting for the subway and the train comes down the tunnel and it brings all that wind with it? That shit knocks hats off, all right? If you're going downtown on a girl, you feel a queef brewing, hold on to your snapback. Lose your LA Kings to some gale force gooch wind. Am I right? Cheddar. Oh, misses it. Man, this guy's going fucking nuts for his cheese, man. Love to see this guy's family photos. Everyone's like lining up. Okay. Everyone on the count of 3 say cheese. Share! Killing it. Come back every week. I'll do cheese jokes exclusively. What's the deal with mozzarella? I'll do one more and then I'll get out of here. You guys have been all right. No, you've been great. I've been all right. Let's not get that shit twisted. You guys are awesome. I like to do, when I get high, I like to watch the 1967 Spider-Man cartoon. The old ballin' in color. Fucking yeah, man. Spend hours, 10-minute episodes, fly through them. All right, it's awesome. The villains in Spider-Man, they didn't put any thought into them at all. Man, like one of them, Oil Man. He's slippery. That's it. At the start of the episode, Spider-Man tries to grab him. He's like, whoosh, slips out like a bar of soap, and Spider-Man's like, what could I ever do to catch this man? He goes into like his Spider-Man lab, which is really just the attic in his aunt's house, and he like cooks up some new web formula that can stick on to oily people. That's all it takes is shit writing, and you can beat Oil Man, Spider-Man. The specific episode I was watching, though, the lizard was the main villain, the lizard. And I'll set it up for you. So there's like 2 guys rowing a boat in a bog, right? Just 2 guys rowing a boat in a bog, no one gives a fuck why. And then the lizard pops out of the water, gives them a wild spooking, because that's what he does. And then the guys look at each other and they're like, what is he? Is he a lizard? Is he a man? To which the lizard replies, I'm a lizard man. And then he flips the boat over. And then he looks into the camera. He's like, tonight I rule the swamps. Tomorrow, the world. I'm like, that's a little ambitious for somebody who's just tipping boats, man. Like, those people are just wet and they think you suck, all right? They have to throw their clothes in the dryer. You ruin their day. Yeah. You're going to have a hard time when you get to Toronto and not realize, like, not everyone canoes to work, all right? A sunfire? I was not prepared for this. Cheddar! All right, you know what? I've wasted enough of your time. I get it. We'll bring back up Mike Rita. You guys love him.
This is it, eh? Like in the movies. Pop, 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 pop. Why'd you sleep with my girl now? Pop, 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 pop. Everybody in the crowd's flipping on. No! No! It's not even slow motion. Everyone's just so hyped. No! Yeah! It'd be great if cops walked in here right now. Because nobody would move. Imagine cops walk in raiding this bitch. Hey, nobody move! We'd all look at them and be like, no, duh. We're on couches, you asshole. This guy's sleeping. Look at this bitch. Okay, you guys are a hot fire crowd still. Hot fire! Hot fire is for sure one of those sayings that I'd love to have my mom say. You know? Mom's good? Oh, it's hot fire. Sure is. Just once I'd like to hear my mom talk about my weed in a positive way, you know? Mike, today I opened the bag. Oh, it smells so good, man. Fuck, what is that stuff, man? Wouldn't it be great if I gave her a bag of shrooms and she smelled it like weed? Hey, that smells like ass. Matt Oliver laughing at that in the back. Okay, we have one more comedian. We're going to bring up a musical guest while she's up here. We have one more. We have some guy who's going to come up doing music. He's going to come up and do some music for you guys. If I can get that sentence out. But before we do, we have a fantastic young lady coming up to make you guys laugh. She's real funny, real cool chick. I've just been talking to her on the side. Give it up, everybody, for Misha Davis, everybody. Make some noise. Let her hear her, man.
They played hip hop as I came in because I'm black. Oh, okay. There's a lot of white people in the audience. Do you guys like Boardwalk Empire? Yes? That's it? Ugh. Okay, so I'm in season 2 right now, and there's this guy that had sex with his mom. I was trying to one of you because I wanted to say you people are sick because you guys recommended that show. I don't know. I don't understand why they added that in, but that's what they put in. White people like. No. Okay, so I love weed. I smoke weed every day, but it's making me fat. It's turning me into a fat guy, and I'm from Pickering, and I had a really good gym back there. But down here, gym memberships are like $100 a month, and like. I don't have that kind of money, so I went to Dufferin Mall. It was like it's like this really ghetto area, if you don't know. It's like Parkdale. And do you know Parkdale? The gym membership was like $200 a month, or it was $200 for the year. And I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just take it. They probably don't have frills like a sauna, which would wreck my hair anyway, or like a swimming pool. I can't swim, so it doesn't matter. I'm black. So I went in, and half the equipment was broken. The staff was never there. Like, they were complaining to me about how their checks would bounce. So I was like, oh, this gym sucks. Nobody cares about anything. There's no sanitizer. There's no toilet paper. I had to bring my own toilet paper. It's ridiculous. So one day, I actually came in, my last day there, and there was a lady, like, somebody took a dump on the ground in the washroom. I was like, I wasn't even mad, because, like, it was the first time somebody gave a shit. Okay. Now, so the gym doesn't motivate me to go, so I'm getting fatter and fatter. And so I went to this As Seen on TV place, and I bought an ab belt. I was like, oh, see, because you know it doesn't work. But you just buy it because you're like, I just did it to supplement, because I'm not going to get control of the eating. I have the munchies all the time. So I got the ab belt, and I asked the lady, like, do people come back and say it was good? And she's like, well, nobody returns it. And I was like, okay, I'll take one, whatever, it's $14. So I used it, and then I forgot to put that water-based gel on, and I got electrocuted for like 30 seconds, and like ripped it off. And I was like, I deserve that. I had that coming. And like, technically that lady tricked me because nobody returned it because nobody was stupid enough to buy it. And technically it did work because I didn't eat for 2 days after, so I did kind of lose weight. Did I get that? Okay. What else? I saw a squirrel explode. You guys care about the squirrels? No love for squirrels? You guys don't care about squirrels? Terrible. You people are sick. I wonder if, like, any of you guys have, like, that, are there groups of white people here with, like, their token black friend? No? Oh, okay. That's it? Okay, anyways, I just want to ask, because whenever I'm walking up the street with my friends and they're white, they always pass me the joint before people walk by. I want to know why you guys do that, and why you think we don't notice. Okay. When I was younger, I'm a twin. So I have to share everything. I have to share birthday presents, birthday cards, Christmas presents, edibles, underwear, edible underwear, edible underwear. Okay, we didn't share edible underwear, but we share the same underwear drawer, and it's not fun sharing a thong with your sister. It's shitty. It's shitty. I'm dying, somebody help. What else? My grandma used to go to my grandma's house a lot. She would give me whatever I wanted to eat, pizza, cake, ice cream, anything. Because every time I got there sick, she would, like if I had a stomach ache, she'd give me laxative. If I had a sore throat, she'd give me laxative. If I was homesick, she'd give me laxative. She gave me laxative when I had diarrhea. Anything. I love my grandma because she tried, but like, why was the remedy always the same? Everything came out like lava, guys. Yeah, that is gross. It's not fair because it's grosser when a girl says it. What else? What else? I don't have any black jokes. I don't have any. I'm the worst kind of black person. I can't even play basketball. And I can't. What else can I do? No, that's pretty much it. I can't play basketball. I'm a horrible black person. I can't. Oh, I can't pull a trigger. Look. Wait. Whoa, that's racist. Sorry, guys. On behalf of my people. Does anybody here watch Dragon Ball Z? Yeah. Yes. I don't have a joke for that. I just wanted to bring Goku up. It's the Sabbath day. For those of you who don't know, he saved our planet several times. So. Oh, you look so relaxed. You know what sucks? You sound really comfortable. You sound more comfortable with my language than I do. Like, you sound like you could say, "You done, no problem." But it's really awkward for me to say it. Can you say it? You done, no? Yeah, you sound better at it. I'm Jamaican and you're clearly not. Trinity? Okay. It's somewhere in there. Yeah. Eglinton West? I buy hair product. I buy hair there. Okay, guys. That's my time. Bye.
I got connection. I get that ass stuck like wood. No this shit. Yo, I get rugged as a motherfucking carpet kid, and niggas love it. Not in the physical form, but in the mental. I spark and they cells get warm. I'm not a
gentle. You know what's good? I bet you for the first couple seconds while I was doing that, people were trying to figure out what words I was saying. What'd you say, sir?
I thought you were The Rock.
You thought I was The Rock? This guy, what do you want, a people's elbow right here? Some shit? I'll give it a people's elbow. Should we give this guy the people's elbow? No, all right. The whole place starts losing it. People's elbow. I'd have to take off like the thing and throw it into the crowd. That really was, once upon a time, the most electrifying move in sports entertainment. If you ever watched WWF growing up, and Stone Cold Stunner was huge only because of who he gave the stunner to. Stone Cold Stunner on a normal person is whatever. Pa! But it's a Stone Cold Stunner the way Austin does it. Yo, you Vince McMahon? Pa! Oh, shit! Stunner is actually one of those things, it's one of the most fun things to do to your friends. Just look at them and be like, oh, what up, dog? Pa! Woo! Anytime someone lands a stunner nice and clean, every guy around will lose his shit, guy. Like he's just seen a rap battle and someone got destroyed. Whoa! Oh, fuck! Fuck, it's a stunner. 1, 2, you're out of here, bro. But if you could ever land a people's elbow on somebody, even with everything, just the kick, you look at your friends, like, this guy's done. It just sounded worse than it was. It's so bad. No, okay. Yeah, trust, that'd be great. Landing a people's elbow on somebody. Finish their day, dog. You ever punch somebody, but they have something in their jacket that's hard? You end up punching something that's like, what up, doc? Ow, what is that? It's my phone, homie. You ever break someone's phone by mistake? That's just the worst. Because you don't want to tell them. You drop it, you're like, oh, fuck. Jay, why'd you drop this guy's phone for, man? This guy's a bitch. Okay. I can't remember this next guy's name. It's Fires. What is it? Fayaz. Everybody's angry now, Fayaz. This next guy's going to bring the fires. Actually, because his name is Fayaz. Everybody, make some noise. Let him hear it, man.
It's gonna be a couple of minutes, so I gotta do a setup, so I'll do my pretend comedy act because I'm hilarious. Anyway. Alright, so my name is Fayaz. I look amazing. But really, I'm an artist. I'm some sort of musician. I don't know what kind. But yeah, do you guys like rock music? That's what's important, you know? I'm joking. I love rap too, though. Seriously. Can't get enough of Dr. Dre. Love his beats. I'm not just talking about the headphones. Just hold up for a second. You guys ready? Can you hear this? Can you hear that? Tell me, can you hear that? Alright, that's what's important. Alright, give me a quick little second. I'm gonna make this thing huge. I swear I'm high. I cannot handle this microphone thing. I'm good, don't worry. Day and night. And I want some help, because, like, you know, I'm a one man. I don't have a drum kit here. I don't have a beat. I don't have a beatboxer either, and I wish I would, but I don't. So you guys are gonna do some clapping and some stomping, or else. And I mean that. I could do a sonic assault on all of you if I really wanted to, but I won't. Come on, what is this? Louder. You guys are weak. Perfect, keep that going. Day and night, I toss and turn, I keep this in my mind at night. I look for peace, but see it don't attain. What I need for keeps is still the game we play. Now look at this. Madness, the madness keeps attracting me and me. I try to run, but see I'm not that fast. I think I'm first, but I'll surely finish last. Last, yeah. 'Cause day and night, I toss and turn, I keep this in my mind at night. I look for peace, but see it don't attain. What I need for keeps is still the game we play. Now look at this. Madness to madness keeps attracting me and me. I try to run, but see, I'm not that fast. I think I'm first, but surely finish last. Last. 'Cause day and night, the lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone through the day and night. The lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. At night. Now you guys gotta sing with me, because I'm horrible. Seriously. Ready? This is like this. At night. Come on. At night. You guys are horrible, seriously. Whatever, stoners are stoners. Anyway. At night. At night. toss and turn, I keeps us in my mind at night. At night. Man, singing when you're high is not the most fun, you know. You get pasties like crazy, I swear. Anyway, so I guess I should play some original music, because, you know, you're not an artist unless you make your own music. Wow, this guy's so nice to me, you know? Just for him, I'm gonna blast it even louder. I'm joking. This one's kind of like doo-woppy. Ways to you. Man, I'm out of tune. Sorry about that. Ways to you. Break your tune. Maybe you'll care. When nobody's there. Phantom. Young won't change the fire. Change the night. And all the wasted opportunities, days gone by. And all the wasted chances and memories, life gone by, so sublime. It's summertime, so draw me another crooked line, a crooked line. That was fun, wasn't it? Alright, let me see. I'm gonna make this my last one since I'm so horrendous, right? Anyway, this one's kind of like, it's a bluesy number. It's a song by Queens of Stone Age called Burn the Witch. I guess for you guys, Burn the Duchy, right? Anyway, try this one. Her heart is made of stone, holding hands, scared them like a stone. On our way to see what we have done, the first to speak is the first to lie. Mind your tongue, swear to keep your mouth shut. Oh yeah. Will I burn in hell? Then write it down and cast it in the well. There they are, the mob that cries for blood, to piss the tail and to fireworks. Thing with a little lie, skin the sheep until the fire dies. Skin the pills, lock the truth away. What it was, I will never say. Oh, my God, so swear to keep your mouth shut. Make up something, make up something good. Maybe one more? Alright, one more. This one's like the singing one. It's called Man on the Moon. And it's a Kid Cudi song again. Yeah, because he's great. Anyway. Can't comprehend or even come close to understanding them. I guess if I was born, they would love me more. I guess if I was simple in the mind, everything would be fine. Maybe if I was a jerk to girls, instead of being nice and speaking kind words, then maybe it would be okay to say them. I wasn't a good guy to begin with, but my mind is all hazy, 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 hazy. Got me thinking I ain't human, like I came here from above, 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 above. Feel like a bird sitting high. I'll be that man on the moon. I'm that man on the moon. I'ma do what I do you, hey. I'll be posted with a burning up blue monster. I'm that man on the moon. I'm up on the moon. Close my eyes and hide in the dark. It's the curtain call. Come on, come on. All I do is try to make it simple. The words that make it complicated never get congratulated. I'm something different in all aspects. I don't want a woman just to love her assets. I still wife her up even with a flat chest. The time to get hurt, but here's the past tense. And my mind's all hazy, 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 hazy. Got me thinking I ain't human, like I came from above, 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 above. I feel like a bird sitting high. I'll be that man on the moon. I'm that man on the moon. I'ma do what I do, so do you, hey. I'll be posted with a burning up blue mind. I'm that man on the moon. I'm a pop on the moon. I'm not gonna say anything about that, anyway. Thanks for having me. I'm gonna hand it over to this great man here, great comedy, comedian, and yeah, have a good night.
Starting a parade, and everybody thinking they can play, but I don't really give a damn with a thick pack, 12 in the trunk, chrome dip, don't even trip, I ain't nobody.
Hey, yo, give it up for this guy one more time, yeah, man. Let him hear. The fuck is going on back there? Sounds like these guys are betting on small puppies that are fighting. Come a hold of yourselves, motherfuckers. It's fucking almost midnight, man. It's almost motherfucking midnight. Yeah. Who we got left? Warren Fresh. Warren Fresh, we got one more guest from, should we do Mavs right now? Yeah, we're gonna do Maz because fuck. No, I gotta bring up comedians and close with Maz because it feels better that way. Sorry, Maz, I'm talking to myself up here on stage. That's one of my performers. He's a great guy. He rips it up every week, and you guys love him. Before we do that, though, we're gonna bring up a cat who's been waiting the whole night to go on stage. He's a great young performer. I love having him, guys. Give it up for Mr. Jamie Villeneuve, everyone. Make some noise. Not a Jamie. Get up.
How am I supposed to follow Brown Mare? Like, oh my god. He's like John Mayer, but Brown Mare. And you don't lie on the floor in your second song. You do that last. You can't like lie on the floor and then be like, get up, and be like, alright, I'm gonna play another song for you guys. This one's gonna be standing though. On the moon, you and I, on the moon, on the moon. What if I just did that? Like, I just told jokes lying down. Like, I'm not gonna do it now. Like, that'd be funny. Like, but at some point, like when it gets explosive and laughter occurs, I will lie down, and it will maybe be more impressive than standing up. Anyways, I knew this girl when I was younger, and she was like, that's awesome, that's awesome, that's cool, that's cool, that's awesome. And then one day we were like, you don't got like a very big vocabulary, do you? And she was like, what's a vocabulary? Bitch! If the word vocabulary isn't in your vocabulary, you have been failed. What's the vocabulary? Is that like a place where you buy like expensive linens? A vocabulary? I learned a new word, taqueria. That's a new word for me. I didn't know what taqueria was. I just got my first blowjob. That's like a true story. It costed $12, so. So I'm pretty proud of that. I had a coupon. Bitch running me down the bitch is running me down the street. I got $2. You got $2. Like, wow. She's like, I want to suck your dick. I'm like, I got a coupon. Anyways, oh, this is a good one. I've never done this one, but we're gonna do it. Some girls, this is like in front of me. That's my girl. Some girls, they have like a fantasy. Like they want a guy who's stronger, like bigger than them, that will like pick them up and have sex with them. Like they want to be like they want to be dominated. Like they want a guy that will pick them up and just. I think it might be cool if I met a girl that was strong enough to just pick me up and just like fuck herself with me. It's just like yeah, and just like ram my dick into her. Like I want like girls want to be picked up and fuck. I want to be picked up and like be used to fuck. Like she needs it, right? Like yeah. Anyways, I went to the barber shop like a while ago. Like I need a haircut now, but like a while ago I went to the barber shop, and in the mirror, right? In the mirror, the guy had like a sign, like a reminder sign that says, "Everyone makes mistakes." It's like, no, not at the barber shop. No. Motherfucker. That's so discouraging. Like, I'm supposed to feel safe. Everyone makes mistakes. No, you don't. Yeah, I don't have a job. So I have to find ways to entertain myself all day. So I write Justin Bieber movies. Like, that's just what I do. I'm a piece of shit. I figure because he's in it, it's marketable. So some of the movies that I wrote is Aliens vs. Biebers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Biebers, Weekend at Biebers, And Brokeback Bieber, that's gonna be the big one. Bieber gets fucked in the ass, you see? On Brokeback Mountain. Look, we're on the internet, guys. We're on the internet, so everyone take your Twitters, okay? And you Twitters, you say this guy's funny. Big Baby Jamie is a funny guy. Big Baby Toronto Jamie. I bought this hat. I just moved here a month ago. I don't even watch baseball. I just want to fit in. I just want you to know I'm on your team. Go Toronto. Don't beat me up. Don't rob me. I like it here. Okay? Don't rob me, okay? Big Baby Jamie. Go. Google Big Baby Jamie. You go. That's me. A Tumblr. You can see when I'm doing the shows. I'll tell you about when I had sex. I've only had sex once. Like 23 years. I've only had sex once. But I'm like the lucky one, because the girl that I had sex with, she did a porn. Like, I can jerk off to the girl that I lost my virginity to. Like, that's awesome. But the best part about it is, like, the dude in the video has got a smaller dick than me. So when I watch the girl that I lost my virginity to, I'm like, that makes me so hard. I'm like, yeah. My dick is totally bigger than that. Yeah, I'm a hemophiliac. Like that's real too. It means that like my blood won't clot. Like I get bleed, I'll keep bleeding, right? But sometimes I fuck with people and I just be like, yeah, that means I like to have sex with blood. Hemophiliac, yeah. You got any blood? I'll just. Did you guys Twitter? Did you Twitter? Twitter. Twitter at Jamie Villeneuve. Twitter. You Twitter. Big Baby Jamie. Big Baby Toronto Jamie. Look, we're running late tonight, so I gotta go. I would have told you about this girl and how she's got a dildo and it vibrates and it ruins her vagina. Cause then how could you have sex with a girl if she had it's like she's got like war going on in her pussy, like it's like it's not, it doesn't equal. But we gotta go. So Mike Rita's gonna come back to the stage. Are you gonna eat? No, you want? I'll tell the story. You eat the cake. Eat the cake. Eat the cake. Is that okay?
Fuck it, yes, so.
It's your show.
I just got bullied, yo, go. Go, I won't go, it's okay.
I can't get a girlfriend, so I bought a gun. I figure I can get a girlfriend now that I have a gun. Like, I go to the bar and I tell girls, like, they're like, what do you do? And then I'm like, I don't know what to tell them. So I'm like, I do push-ups. I do crossword puzzles. So I'm strong and smart, so I can think of good ways to pick you up and fuck you. See how that works? Yeah, so I can't get a girlfriend, so I bought a gun. So I'm dating this nice girl now, just her, me, and my gun. And it's nice. Just her, if I want to stay in and do nothing, I just gotta tell her, we're staying in, we're doing nothing, because I got a gun. Yeah, but I'm tired of having sex with her. I wanna have orgies. I feel like I'm tired of just having sex with yours, so I want to have orgies now. So I ordered an assault rifle online. I figure I can have orgies now that I have an assault rifle. You see? So I figure I'm just gonna walk into a bank with my assault rifle and be like, you suck his dick, you suck her dick, everyone suck everyone's dick. You go to the ATM, this is an assault rifle, you make it rain, because I like people to make it rain when I have sex. The faces are a lot funnier than the laughs. Like, you guys are like, oh. Yeah, some people think that joke is misogynistic, but I just say, like, hey, you want a massage, baby? Hey, hey. You like play on words? Oh. Anyways, Mike, Rita, anyway. Hey. Mike, be like, give a good, like, be like, Mike, clap, everyone, clap. He works hard, go clap, everyone clap, 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 clap. Mike, Rita, Mike, Rita, Mike, Rita, Mike, Rita, Mike, Rita.
Cooling on my throne with the bronze microphone. God bless the child.
Take a piece of cake.
You're supposed to like
Hey, I said a piece of cake.
You're supposed to like this.
I said a piece of motherfucking cake.
He's mad, he's so,
Eat the fucking cake.
Do you want to be my roommate? Do you want to be my roommate?
What are you crazy? I like getting laid. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Oh, he's the one who made the jokes about not fucking, yo. that guy were roommates, I'd bring home a little chubby chick for you all the time, bro. I'd even go to clubs and pick a girl like, yo, that girl's pretty, but her friend's chubby. We'll bring her home for little chubsters at home, bro. Like a little piece of meat you bring for your dog. Here, munch it up, dog. Oh, come on, that ain't even that crazy, bro. Just, I won't even make her too fat so she can feel your little dick, you know what I'm saying? Oh.
Shots fired! It's reasonable! It's a reasonable size penis!
All right. So I'll bring you a reasonable sized girl.
Look, I put it next to bananas and it's equal to bananas.
Yeah, baby bananas, the little bananas.
Hey, they were not baby bananas. They were plantains.
All right.
They were plantains.
No one gives a fuck anymore. Plantains. The fuck is a plantain?
Bananas from Africa.
Hey. All right, easy.
You fry 'em.
I'll put you in the group with that guitar guy. Get the fuck out of here. I love how this just turned into like BT. Like anything I say, everyone's like, oh, fuck, shit, oh. You know what's the funniest? You guys ever watch Dave Chappelle's show? There's that guy who just does the robot in the middle of a scene and shit. That's the best. That guy's credit on his resume is like robot guy, Chappelle show, episode 3, 7, and 9. What'd you do? All right. We had a bunch more nice performers coming up, but Guitar Joe took all their time, so now I gotta skip a bunch of guys to next week. Yeah, no, it's pure sad. No. We got a piece of cake though. It's ginger cake, right? Something like that? Jamie, is the cake good?
The cake is so good.
Relax. She was about to get crazy. This ain't Johnny Carson, motherfucker. Is the cake good? How good is it? All right. This cake is so good, if you put a little bit on your dick, someone might suck it. I'm just kidding, bro. He makes the jokes, you know. Warren's having a heart attack. You know what? The crowd is so hot fire right now. This guy's such a good time. He's the last comedian of the evening. He's one of the best laughers in the room right now. Mr. Warren
You must be holding but some shit in his chest, now his whole body's swollen. Why did I have to do it? He asked for it. His man saw it, so it don't mean shit to me. He's gone.
Mike, just give it up for yourself. Y'all beautiful crowd. Staying this damn late. Y'all motherfuckers are troopers. Especially y'all motherfuckers in the front. And I know this kid. I know this kid from church, man. I used to watch this kid in church. I remember one time we went on a little camp to freaking Kingston, Ontario, and I got him and his two homies watching fucking Baby Blue on fucking channel, like City TV at 2:30 in the morning. I just walk in the room, I'm like, oh, all right, peace. I'm like, okay, yeah. I kept it real with them motherfuckers, man. To be 100% honest, man, a lot of people's time's been wasted today, man. Ain't that right, man? You feel like your time's been wasted today, man? I feel like some moments from my day, like all I wanted to do was sleep. So that's what the fuck I did. I spent a good 16 hours in bed today, motherfuckers. Eating and weeping, bitches. While y'all was up doing fun things in the sun, I was in bed, enjoying myself, with no sheets on the bed. Tripping the fuck out, man, because last night was a motherfucking trip, man. Last night was crazy. Last night was a 7 a.m. bedtime time of night. You know what I'm talking about, man? You rolling and rolling and rolling, and you find yourself on that bottom of the hill, and it's like, what, 6:30? All right, I might as well walk home. Walk home's half hour, so you get home 7 a.m., man. Just the whole thing that happened in my head. I was really just in a parked car for a good 2 hours. We drank some shroom tea, man. Mushroom tea is dangerous at 5:30 in the morning, especially when you have to open the door and talk to police officers while sipping on that tea with gold teeth in your mouth, man. It's not a good thing, people. It's not a good thing. Why do you think I'm struggling to freaking roll the spliff right now, man? I have tree in my hand and I have zigzags. And you know how stressful it's been for me for the past 12 days, man? Nope. None of y'all give a fuck. It's okay. Sorry. I've been watching a lot of pimp movies lately. Hence why I went and got some gold teeth. I was rocking sunglasses at like 12:30 like 3 days ago, man. It was great. I felt like the Mac, man. But nah, because I've been chilling with some people that had some pimping shit happen to them lately, man. Like some real pimping shit. Like Mike Rita just brought up the putting cake on penises and getting it sucked. I've witnessed that. I've seen one of my homies do that. That shit was unreal. That party got turned the fuck up, man. Shit, and there was no MDMA at the party. This was before the drugs. Just people were just getting loose, man. It was wild, man. It was crazy as fuck, man. But that shit, like, you come to realize you don't get to see stuff like that all the time, man. You don't get to witness stuff like that unless you're a freaking like movie star or like something crazy like that. So I just come to the realization, my life's a movie, man. Cause I see some fucked up shit on the daily, all day, every day, man. Like, yo, my nigga said, yo, okay, let me put it this way. Let me put it this way for y'all. My way into the city yesterday, I saw a guide dog, like, just roaming by itself. Like, there was no person connected to it. It was just roaming. Like, it was just walking around. I'm like, okay, that's weird. Get on the bus someone gets into an accident. I'm like, all right, that's fucked up shit. That's some real crazy shit. Trying to leave Kennedy Station, because I live out in Scarborough, we have a wait in the tunnel for like 15 minutes for no goddamn reason. They're saying fucking signal problems. Signal problems, my ass. Motherfuckers just want to take a nap in the fucking coach, man. Fuck that guy, man. Get toward the station, go to get a patty, all sold out. Patty stores never sold out. What the fuck's happening, man? This shit ain't cool. Shit ain't right. Jeez, Barnes, man. Sorry. I'm a simple person. I like to keep life simple. I like to do simple things. Hence why I like to whirl one paper spliffs. My biggest idol growing up was Forrest Gump. Because that guy was so stupid. But he did so many amazing things, man. So many. So. Okay, look at man's a ping pong champion, people. Ping pong champion. He went and saw China off ping pong, man. He made millions of dollars off ping pong, man. That's amazing. Best friend in the army is as dumb as him. And this man is the world encyclopedia of all things shrimp. Do you realize he was talking nothing but shrimp. Day in and day out, everything he knows about shrimp for like 3 weeks straight. It was just Bubba talking shrimp. You guys know, like you learn everything about shrimp from a man that can talk about shrimp for 3 weeks straight. You're scrubbing the ground and this guy's telling you different types of cocktails for shrimp sauce. That's amazing, man. That's genius. Oh, he's a war veteran, war hero. Comes out, he's a gangster too, got shot in his ass, man. Battle scars. What? Who you know done that, man? Who you know done that shit? Fuck. Best friend rolls around in a wheelchair. Lieutenant Dan. Fucking man. Angriest cripple on fucking earth, B. Finds Jesus in the end, man. Bless his soul, man. Bless his soul. Fuck. You can tell the nigga's a G. Hates strippers that fucking mouth tastes like cigarettes. That's great. What else did this guy do? Oh, this guy is a marathon runner. This guy ran across America 3.5 years straight for no goddamn reason. Just felt like running. Dumb as a doorknob. Oh, most important thing, the man's caking to fucking hell. Yo, he bought property in Macintosh computers. What are Macintosh computers now? Apple computers. He has Steve Jobs money right now, people. Steve Jobs is dead. Forrest Gump is still alive, motherfuckers. Okay. But here's the worst thing. I just found out this motherfucker wasn't even a real person, man. This whole time I'm looking up to this idiot, I'm thinking I can get by in life being like, oh, I can be a dumbass and fucking just drift by, man. Everything's gonna work out. Now, I had to get a real job. Took fucking 6 years. I'm a fucking full-time employee now. I have benefits. I can take vacation for once, motherfuckers. You wanna know what my vacation's gonna be? Me fucking rolling into my fucking bed, man. Too high for this. I've been Warren Rocks. Have yourself a great night. Your host, Mike.
What I love most, she had so much soul. She was old school, but I was just a shorty never knew throughout my life.
Warren was your last comedian of the evening, everybody. And he rolled a joint on stage. The only place in the world where you could ever do that and no one's gonna give a fuck. Everybody in the audience like, yo, that guy's rolling a joint on stage. Sick. Spark that. That's the best. When you have a friend who's been smoking a lot of weed all night, and then they just look at you like, yo, spark that down. You barely open your eyes, homie. Spark it. Okay, we're down to your last performer of the evening. I always wish I could give this guy a bigger crowd because he's so fucking talented. But I love having him on my show. He's a great performer, a very talented artist, everybody. Give him lots of love. Mr. Maz, everybody. Mazamini, get up here, brother.
Thanks, everybody. Sick show so far. Thought I was never going to make it up here. Just joking. Mike Rita, everybody. Thanks. All right. My boy here is going to videotape this. I'm going to put this on YouTube. So the real Mazamini, you can check it out later. Give him a second. All right, so I'm a rapper. That's what I do. It's all I do. And it's been a long road. I remember the first rap performance, first time I was on stage and I rapped to an audience was when I was 6 years old. And I was like, hey, fool, smoking ain't cool. If you smoke, you're bound to choke. Filling your lungs with 6 years old. And then the first rap song I ever memorized was by, what's his name? Coolio, Gangsta's Paradise. That was the first rap song. And now, like, when I'm talking about this and when I think about that, I'm like, wow, it's such a long road. It took so much time waiting, going for it, and just, like, taking every day and being as excited today as I was yesterday. And I realized it just takes patience. What a fragrance. Smells like victory. I tell my history with little ease because it's ancient. Only my soul recalls how I had it all. Only my soul recalls that I had it all. Yo. Urgency, rush through like emergency, but ain't nothing hurting me. Call me Maz Murder cause I murder beats. My flow slow, it got turtle feet. Over your head but hurdle me with a verbal leap and words you deep. I'm too buck like gerbil teeth when the wrong people circle me. I know what lurks beneath. No veil of ignorance can curtain me. I'll make my wage on stage, get paid, certainly. I will be Pharaoh, Ron Burgundy. Girls around me, sorority. They know I rule like maturity. Check it, and all it took was patience. What a fragrance, smells like victory. I tell my history with little ease because it's ancient. Only my soul recalls how I had it all. Only my soul recalls how I had it all. It's embedded in my genes. I am meant to be free, both physically and mentally. The system got tough love for me, but loves the rich people gently. 9 to 5, is that what they meant for me? Got rage in me that I can't release. Pages in their book that I can't believe. Time spent wasted that I can't retrieve. The way I'm treated is like I can't bleed. While I can, I'm a man that thinks. When I was a child, I did childish things, but there came a time when I put those things aside. Not for pride or for respect. I'm realistic, I'm capitalistic. My integrity vanished like it was a mystic. What do you expect? And who did you elect? Let's suggest one who wasn't corrupt. Yet, the one who looks least suspect, cause you see no strings and their nose don't grow. Politicians are Pinocchio. We are supposed to be Geppetto, but we are the ones who get the ghetto. The first to get leveled, taught to peddle pebbles for petty cash. Not allowed to make a splash, but get wet up if we begin to lash out. Get smoked like hash. Justified killings though we acted rash. By we, I mean man, and by man, I mean me, cause is any one man more man than me? Patience, what a fragrance. Smells like, forgot what it smells like. Patience, yeah, yo. I got bars like good reception. So I murder beats like hood intentions. I dump my flow like a hoe's pretentious. So I can write them rhymes like divine intervention. Laying rhyme like a spine aligned in sections. Seeping into thoughts like a mind infection. Cause I'm infectious, my mind is precious. I'm impressing like my impression of time. Got a clock collection, hooked on dimes, intervention. No need to mention my change. Cause I got a range and range. How strange that men and such complain. I was given nothing but a brain. Now I'm getting nothing but some brains. Just a quick fix for all my pain. I pick a dame, we play the game. I unleash the chain, she shrieked my name. I came like my intentions. Thank you very much. I've been Mazzamini, Mike Rita, everybody.
Everybody, give him lots of love. Mr. Mazzamini, everybody. What? Spitting the truth. Oh, fuck, we still have cake to give away. Who wants some cake? It's all yours, bud. Yes. There's only somebody who really wanted it would have gone, dog, I really want it. Come get the cake, homie. But you're the beatboxer too. He was the guy who killed it earlier on. Like, you deserve the cake, homie. Mr. BBK, make sure to check him out. I'm sure he's got lots of vids and stuff. See? BBK. I think it might be BB King, right? Like that sort of thing? Dirty. Now, guys, that was your motherfucking show this week. Yeah, thanks. We had a good show tonight, eh? Who's been here since the beginning? Make some noise. I'll tell you guys, we caught a big show tonight. Even as I host this shit every week, and I know once in a while we have big shows, but tonight was definitely a big show. Thank you always for coming out, guys. Fucking go tweet about this shit, Instagram it, I don't give a fuck. But do something and fucking spread the word, tell your friends, come show me lots of love. Every Sunday night, guys, 9 p.m. Thank you so much, everyone.